A licensed Microchip Mplab Xc compiler can use the full suite of compiler optimizations. Here's a summary of all the licenses available for Microchip compilers. A Workstation license is the most popular license and allows a compiler to be executed by one engineer on up to 3 host machines. Choose this license if you would prefer to purchase an individual compiler for each of your engineers and have each host machine operate the compiler independently of an internet connection or server. A network license is installed on a server. Any one machine on the network can utilize the license. A lockout period of 1 hour applies before other machines on the network can do the same. A 30-day roam-out feature allows the license to be used on a machine outside the network. Choose this license when the compiler must be accessible to any number of engineers who don't need to access it simultaneously, or you prefer the license to be installed on a central server. A site license is installed on a server and uses an access file, which indicates the host ID of machines permitted to use the license. The administrator can modify the access file as required, allowing simultaneous access of machines up to the number of seats purchased, and with no lockout period. The license file can also be roamed out, as per the network license. Choose this license when you have 5 or more engineers simultaneously developing code. A functional safety license allows the use of a special TUV SUD certified functional safety compiler version. A functional safety license has the same operating characteristics as a Workstation license, but includes all the documentation and reports needed for a fully qualified development environment, including certificates, functional safety manual, safety plan, and complete tool classification and qualification reports for many of Microchip's development tools. Choose this license if you are developing functional safety applications and must be able to classify and qualify all tools used during the development process. A subscription license is similar to a Workstation license, but each month with your subscription renewal, the license file is updated via the Mplab X IDE. Choose this license if you want one locally managed Workstation license for each of your engineers, but prefer lower upfront costs. A dongle license can be shared between development machines without a central server. A USB dongle is purchased with the license file pre-installed. The dongle can be connected to any one host machine and allows a previously installed compiler to operate without an internet connection. The dongle can be used by any engineer, transferred from one machine to another with no lockout period, and it will work with future versions of the compiler. Provided it was registered, Microchip support can replace lost or damaged dongle hardware for a fee. Choose this license if internet access is not permitted when the compiler is executed, or if you want freedom in terms of who can use the license and from which machine. The Virtual Machine License add-on complements a server-based license, allowing that license to be accessible from a virtual machine. Choose this license add-on if you already own a network license or site license, and the license server needs to run on a virtual machine. An evaluation license grants you a time-limited trial of all compiler optimizations. It can be obtained free of charge and applied at a time that suits you. Choose this license if you would like 60 days to explore the advantages of Pro compiler optimizations before purchase of any of the licenses previously described in this video. A code coverage license is purchased in addition to a compiler license and unlocks special analytical features usable by all Microchip compilers. Fully integrated into the Mplab X IDE, the feature provides navigational tools and reports that facilitate analysis of the extent to which a project's source code has been executed. Choose this license when your testing regime requires confirmation that each block of code in each function has been executed and hence tested.